Hi, it's April 16th, 2023. I am JTG. This is a status report to my friends and supporters. Yesterday I had dental surgery up here. I've had all my wisdom teeth out long ago. I had a tooth here, had a crown about 30 years ago, and a root canal and a crown, and it broke about a month ago. And so yesterday I had oral surgery. The roots were still remaining, and since a root canal involves putting stainless steel wires or something inside the roots, it wasn't, the broken up tooth wasn't painful, or it would have been horrible if it had been a fully intact tooth. But the roots had to come out before it became infected, and I had a bone graft. So that was done. Next step, the tooth in front of it has a root canal and a cap, but they say it needs to have the same thing, or it could break, or get infected, and that could be really serious. So, and that's going to cost about $3,000 altogether. Had some luck with some GoFundMe so far. So I had the first procedure paid for by my supporters. Thank you, those of you who did. Hopefully I can raise enough money for the next one. And then I have several fillings that I need to have done, and one more cap that needs to be replaced. 2 more caps. I had a metal stud put on this side about 15 years ago. Dad was still alive, and I was hoping that I would be able to get a cap put on it right away, but I was never able to afford it because, basically Dad just decided he wasn't going to pay any more of my dental bills. As he put it at the time, I'd lost all my teeth by the time I was your age, which is strange thinking because he had the money. So before this, I hadn't been to a dentist in at least 10 years. And so I might not have had the tooth break off like that if I had been able to see dentists in the meantime, but oh well. Other things going on. I'm hoping that I get hired as a classroom teacher in the fall. Got applications in, but I don't know. I suppose worse things could happen to me than being a grade level release teacher another year. A bunch of crows are flying overhead. 3 crows, a murder of crows. And so I have not been feeling well lately because I'd been working 6 days a week. I'd been doing Saturday school for 8 weeks, and then over spring intersession break, they call it, intersession, I taught the extra NASA class, and that was Monday through Saturday, so another 6-day week. Last weekend would have been a 4-day weekend, and it was for most of the Salinas City, for Salinas City, but I took a job in the Alisal district because they were still in session, and I need all the money I can get, so I had a 3-day weekend, but still, last few weeks I've been feeling really weak, get dizzy. I've been wondering, is it something post-COVID? I gained about 15 pounds. I went up to about 385. And then in the last 4 days, I've dropped 25 pounds. I've gone from 385 to 361. So my body is doing something weird. Friday, I was at a school and I got so weak. I was out on the playground pretty much every day. In the afternoon, I start getting weak. And I don't mean just tired. I mean like dizzy and feeling like I'm going to fall over. And, maybe I should start carrying a cane again. But it was the afternoon, about at 1 o'clock, 1:30 or so. I was supervising the TKs, transitional kindergartners, the 4-year-olds, too young to have started kindergarten. And at that school, there's no place for me to sit out on the playground. And the only place to lean is like up against one of the play structures. And of course, I'm around watching kindergartners, and they're all going, "Hi, Mr. Green, potato," and they're all excited and see me because I'm a celebrity. And it's nice, ego boosting. But it's like, oh yeah, I'm smiling and being happy, but it's like I feel like, please leave me alone for just a minute so I can stand here without, I had to stand there for like 45 minutes. And then it was time for me to go. I had to go to room 7, a first grade class. And I started walking across the playground, and I'm in the middle of this big asphalt playground, no poles in sight, about 100 feet from the nearest building. And suddenly this wave of dizziness hit me. And I felt like I just stood there and put all of my energy, I closed my eyes and put all of my energy into standing up. And I could feel the wave pass. And then I walked to the school. Well, to the room. Turned out they weren't in the room, they were outside. Well, they were over in the cafeteria area. They were lined up getting ready to leave. So I took over for the student. The kids were all screaming, "Mr. Green," when they saw me. And again, that's very nice, but I was so exhausted. It's like, yeah, I just waved and smiled and said potato, but they were all excited. They wanted to come over and hug me and be all like, "Mr. Green," like I'm a big celebrity. So, yeah, I feel better today. I'm in the backyard, Casa de Verde, and that is Kansu the kitty. He's rolling around. Over there, about a week ago, the dogs were digging furiously where the cat is rolling around. I suspect maybe there was a mouse who dug a hole there and they were digging after him. I don't know if they ever caught him or not because I didn't watch the whole time, but they dug for like 20 minutes. They took turns. One would dig for a while and the other and leave, and then another one would take over. And they just dug. They left a little wallow for baby Kansu to do his thing, her thing. Kansu. I will just zoom in on her while she does her thing. She's an adorable kitten. She's very affectionate now. Unfortunately, she still doesn't realize her claws hurt. So she'll suddenly jump on me with her claws. And I'm like, I love you, but your claws hurt. Or one thing she's been doing lately is she'll crawl in bed with me and start doing the biscuit thing on my chest. And I can feel her claws through the blanket. And of course, we have Fenris here. He's a good dog. All the dogs and cats are doing pretty well right now. I'm hoping that sometime in the next, month or so, 2 months, maybe early summer, I'll be able to put them all into containers, carriers, take them to the vet because they haven't seen a vet. They're about almost 6. Oh, they'll be 6 years old in May. I think May. I have to find out the exact date because I do have the date because I was there when they were born. I miss their mother, Delight. There goes Kansu, doing something Kansu-ish. Out by the artichokes. Anyway, so my patrons, my supporters, my friends, my random people who are stalking me, I don't mind if you stalk me, as long as you're not crazy stalking. Crazy stalking would be, I see you at the window in the 3 a.m. looking through my window. That would be crazy stalking. Crazy stalking would be like, you break into my house, or you go into my yard to play with the dogs or cats. Maybe I shouldn't even be saying that because it might give people ideas, but no, I think crazy people don't need me to give them ideas. But I do appreciate friends, and I know they're out there. But in some ways I'm very alone. I mean, I have supporters. I have, people who've been able to throw money at me. Not too many people in real life, though. I think that if something happened to me, somebody would be able to take care of the pets. If I was long-term hospitalized or worse, died, I'm not sure what would happen to the animals. There's Ma'at, the Ka'at. That's an old toilet seat I got at a junk sale. Not a toilet seat, a bath seat. And since they're designed to sit in bathtubs, they make excellent outdoor seatings, and it's very portable. I think I've had that for 15, 20 years now. So I just move it around the yard wherever I need to sit. Okay, you've probably learned much more than you ever thought possible now. That's all.